Hi, I'm Grace McLean, and welcome to Penelope. This is an audio introduction for our blind and visually impaired audience members. Let's start by telling you a little bit about me. My name is Grace. I'm a white woman in my early 40s with long wavy red hair that I typically pin up on top of my head in a loose twist. I'm slim and spirited and not afraid to look people right in the eyes. In the show, I mostly stand at a microphone, but I gesture quite a bit when I sing and speak, and there are elements of the story that become connected to specific gestures, turning the storytelling into a kind of a dance. Penelope is in the Belly Button venue at Cowgate. It's a small rectangular stone room with a small raised stage, about 5.5 meters wide and 3.6 meters deep, with an audience sitting end on. There are exits to the right. I will perform from the stage along with 3 musicians, a pianist, a cellist, and a drummer. The musicians will enter and exit through the auditorium, and once during the play, I'll run off stage into the audience aisle. The stage is set for a concert with instruments, microphones, cables, and music stands. This musical takes place in and around Penelope's home, and each setting is evoked through music, lighting, and gesture. There are no set or costume changes. The only props used are a whiskey bottle and glass, which I pour and drink from early in the show, and a mug of water that I sip from throughout the performance. The musicians also get their own special prop moment when they collectively perform the part of a god and throw some shiny confetti after singing a song to announce their entrance. At the start of the show, my microphone stand will be on stage next to a stool where I sometimes sit, and near a small table with my beverages. To my right will be the piano. To my left will be the chair and stand for the cellist, and behind me will be the drums. When the show starts and ends, I will be at the piano, but the rest of the time I'll be at the microphone or sitting on the stool. In the show, I wear a long-sleeved, floor-length, breezy summer dress and flat feminine sandals. The musicians wear the traditional all-black clothing that musicians wear. As I mentioned, there are some recurring themes and objects I talk about that get connected to specific gestures. I have special gestures when I talk about my big window and the cliff just outside, my loom and my weaving, my wedding photo, my bed, my son, and the practice of praying. Whenever Penelope talks about Odysseus or about waiting, I look out over the right side of the audience to the east, where I hope to see his ship returning. I look that way often. Lots of people were involved in making this show. I, Grace McLean, performed the part of Penelope, and I am also a co-book writer of the piece. Alex Bechtel composed and arranged the music, wrote the lyrics, and is a co-book writer. Alex is also the pianist in this production. Eva Steinmetz directed the show and co-wrote the book with me and Alex. Anna McLean plays cello, and Johnny Grant plays drums. There are some sound cues and effects in the show, which are designed by Palmer Heffron. All costumes and props are designed or sourced by the artists. The lighting design is a collaboration between the director and lighting programmer. The producers of Penelope are Rob Nannis, Heather Shields, Rachel Sussman. I look forward to seeing you at our production of Penelope, and I hope you enjoy the show.